going on, Jerome's? Minnesota Vikings have a pair of probably the most underrated off-ball linebackers in the National Football League in Blake Cashman outside. How about that? The pride of Eden Prairie, as well as Ivan Pace Jr., a UDFA superstar. I love it, man. It's fantastic. And the problem is that the Vikings, they saw firsthand what happened when Cashman missed time, as well as when Ivan Pace Jr. missed time a little bit later. That defense ain't quite the same in the middle. And they let go of veteran Kamu Grugier-Hill, replaced him with veteran Eric Wilson, back for the first time. Asamoah's still around. And then also they drafted Kobe King, who I think could be a stud. Also, you factor in Andrew Van Ginkel, as well as Josh Metellus can play a little bit off-ball linebacker. But ideally, you would like for the Vikings to pick up a third off-ball linebacker that you know can just fill that role, man. And like I said, respect Wilson. I think Kobe King can be something, but as of right now, it's one of the weaker spots on the Vikings' otherwise stacked roster. Enter one Germaine Pratt, the pride of NC State and now former Cincinnati Bengal. Tom Pelissero, go. The Bengals are releasing veteran linebacker Germaine Pratt today. Per sources, Pratt ranked in the top 10 in the NFL last season in tackles and was a team captain. Now he hits the open market. So the Vikings do have around $20.69 million in cap space. Nice. And Pratt's going to have a market, right? And I think that he easily could get a starting job somewhere else. But also, Germaine Pratt's all about winning. Like, he's one of the Bengals who took that Super Bowl, lost the hardest a couple of years ago, and he wants to win. And what better place than here? What better time than now? Germaine Pratt coming aboard as a third linebacker. He rotates in with Pace and Cashman. Maybe Flores used some more three linebacker looks. I don't know. I think it certainly would change the calculus. Plus, it would make you feel a lot better about the depth at off-ball linebacker. Of course, never sleep on, hey, that guy played well against us scouting from back in the day. And Pratt is heading to his seventh season in the National Football League. Last year, 143 tackles, like Pelissero said, top 10. And he's been a interesting, high-energy, dynamic player ever since he came aboard. We actually advocated the Vikings signing him a couple years ago when he was in free agency. It didn't quite work out. He re-signed with the Bengals, but now they cut him due to cap reasons. But why Germaine Pratt? Team leader, tone setter, tackling machine, textbook mechanics, and can still play downhill with twitch, even though he's heading into his age 29 season. Was a former safety initially at NC State before becoming a linebacker, so it's kind of giving shades of Thomas Davis, who was a hybrid safety linebacker at Georgia before becoming one of the most formidable linebackers in the NFL with the Panthers, and he's a plus coverage linebacker for his age, does have blitzing capability as well, so everything that you would want in a linebacker, Germaine Pratt. And also, it's so weird. Like, hey, the Bengals, I know that they need to pinch pennies because of paying quarterback and two receivers, but you're letting go maybe your best defensive player outside of Trey Hendrickson for nothing, right? Just to save some cap that you give to your receivers. Doesn't matter. But either way, I do think that Pratt, like we said, is going to have options. I think there's going to be a lot of teams having that land rush in for Germaine Pratt. But if he wants to win, if he wants to be part of perhaps the greatest defense in recent team history, woo, feels good to say, man. Come on board. You know where it is. Purple, yellow, or something like that. But adding Germaine Pratt to that mix, like I said, I respect Eric Wilson. Asamoah's in the final year of his rookie deal. Kobe King could be something someday. But having Pratt a square behind Pace and Cashman and working in that rotation would make you feel a lot better about things. Absolutely would. But your thoughts are thoughts. The Vikings need to be all in on recent free agent linebacker Germaine Pratt. Do it. Let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull. Production value.